I'm Toyya Braskey from Galveston, Texas. My Facebook page is Galveston Psychic Paranormal Researcher. Today I just wanted to make a short video about ghostly visits. Last night I was laying in my bed taking a nap, and in the middle of the night I heard my dogs barking as if they heard someone. I was laying on my left side. All of my dogs were to the left with me. My back was facing the right hand side of the bed. So when I opened my eyes, all of my dogs were alert, standing straight up in the bed, barking at something that appeared to be right over my back. Now, the first thing that I thought was, because of their position and because of how they were standing, was that they actually saw a person standing in my bedroom because they were that alert. So for a few moments, my heart kind of was beating a little bit out of my chest. But then I also know that I always have ghostly visitors. So I decided to look back over my shoulder, and of course at that time there was nothing that I could see with my physical eyes, but my dogs continued to alert and bark as if they were looking at a real person standing there. Now, one of the things that I want to tell you is, yes, I have seen apparitions with my own eyes, but there appears to be some spirits that you cannot see with your eyes. You can feel their presence, you can feel their electromagnetic energy, but you may not be able to see them. Now, they can be seen a lot of times with cameras, with surveillance equipment, in video, but you may not be able to physically see them with your eyes without some kind of camera filter. Now, it's very different in the animal kingdom. The animal kingdom is always aware of spirits, whether that be cat, dog, or any type of animal. You'll notice a lot of times that your animals will get spooked, and that's because they have that filter with their eyes to be able to sense things that we can't see. So I had the overwhelming feeling that yes, something was trying to tell me, I'm here. I just wanted to let you know that I'm here. And those things don't scare me, but it is kind of unsettling, because at the weirdest times your animals will just start staring at something, and you know that they see it but you don't. So just know that if your cat or your dog begins to stare at something, they are most likely seeing something like a spirit. I mean, in obvious cases, sometimes it's a spider, it's a bug. But when you know that there's no neighbors outside, they continue to stare at certain corners in your house, or they continue to wake up in the middle of the night and bark at absolutely nothing, they are seeing spirits, and they're letting you know that a spirit is in your house. So I just wanted to give you that message today and let you know that animals are capable of seeing spirits. I've also seen animal spirits, so a lot of times those pets that pass away will still be in your house running around, and you may notice that your other pets are still acting like they're interacting with the old dog or cat, and that's because the spirit of your dog or cat is still in the house. So I hope this video helps you to understand that. The second thing that I would like to talk to you about is people like to say haunted houses. And in that, they're usually talking about a human being that has the experience of being haunted when they move to a house. But what I want to talk to you about is really, it's quite the opposite. Imagine that you or me have bought a house sometime in our lifetime, and then you pass away. But instantly, as soon as your body dies, you become a spirit. So, where is the first place that you are going to go back to? You're going to go back to your house, the house that you bought, because it's yours, because it was yours in your lifetime and you felt the most comfortable there in your house. So, a good way to explain it would be is after you die, of course, other people move into your house, and the spirit of that original owner, whether that just be the land that was there before and you built a new house on it, or whether you bought someone else's house that may have passed away in the past, that spirit will often go to the place that it was the most comfortable. So, say that that person was a very quiet person, then you move in and you're a person that plays music all the time, you have loud children that are always making noise. Spirits are exactly like you and me. They can hear, they can feel, they can see, they sleep, they travel. So a lot of times they may be enjoying the quiet house that they used to know. Then here you come with your loud children, your pets. Maybe they were a very religious person. So you come in and you are in a gay relationship, something that they did not agree with at all. So, of course, that spirit is going to react in negative ways to let you know, hey, I don't like this. It may be something like stuff falling over in your house, electronic um, disturbances with your computer, with your telephone. Um, you may notice that a room just feels uncomfortable. Your children may say, Mama, there's somebody in the room with me, or I'm afraid to sleep in my room. That doesn't mean that those spirits are necessarily evil spirits. It just means that they are bothered by you being in the place that they used to call their own. So sometimes in those cases, instead of trying to call a preacher, instead of trying to bless the house because you think that it's full of demons or things like that, and just as I'm talking about that, something fell off the shelf over there. You can't see it on camera, but I did. It just completely by itself fell off the cabinet onto the floor. So spirits like to let you know just like that you are in their space, that they used to live in this space, and maybe they just want you to be a little quieter, to give them a little space, to coexist with them. So that was my stories for today, and I just wanted to let you know that in the spirit of the Native Americans, I love to dress up. I love to wear their clothing. I like to paint my face. It doesn't mean that I'm disrespecting any type of culture. Um, I honestly, I honestly believe when you dress in another culture's style or ethnic um, style, that you are honoring them. Now, I have a great great grandmother in our family that was Cherokee. When I did a DNA test with Ancestry, no Cherokee DNA came up in my blood, and I'm not sure if that's a special test or I just didn't see it, or they didn't detect it. And I know DNA will not always be evenly distributed throughout your family. So I may not have gotten any DNA um, from my ancestors. But I do know that we did have Cherokee in our family with my great grandmother. And so I've always honored the American Indian. I also love the American Indian spiritual practices. I believe in the great physician. I love some of the things that they have done with their chants and their dancing and all of those things. Um, I'm 60 years old, but I still love to dress up in beautiful clothing. I still love to adorn my hair with crowns and things like that. I like to occasionally paint my face or put rhinestones on it. And I'm here to tell you, don't let anybody try to tell you that you're too old or you shouldn't dress a certain way. Be yourself. These are the things that I love. And I imagine until I'm 100 or until I pass over to the other side, I'm going to be as fancy as you can imagine. So, anyway, this is part of my true character. And once again, I just like to come to you and give you little stories. And if you hear whispering in this video, many times when I'm making videos, spirits are in the room with me and they are talking at the same time that I'm talking. So just know when you hear those other voices, it's not me, it's not the TV, everything is off. It may be them talking in the background. So have a good day. I hope you enjoyed this little short video. Bye. I love y'all. Thank you to my 61st follower. Thank you. Bye.